Hello YouTube, message in the bottle here. And first of all, Happy New Year. By the time of me recording this video, it's essentially New Year's Eve. But before the year progress to the first day, well, right now me as of recording this video, it's essentially still 2024, but in a couple of hours it's gonna be 2025. And I have a lot of thoughts occurring in my head, and I want to make a bunch of videos before New Year's hit. So here I am doing a little recording, and as usual, I pick a picture, and the subject that I want to talk about relates to the picture that I pick. So this picture that you see right here, which is essentially a naked woman, I picked this picture for a reason. And the reason is because this video, I essentially want to talk about women in general and consider this a message video to women. And as we're progressing to the New Year's, there is something that I do want to say, just to speak my mind about this subject. And the subject is basically how your past relates, it's going to affect your future. But more importantly, it's your decision making. Like what you choose to do now is absolutely going to affect your future. But at the same time, what you did in the past also affects your future because it's like a algorithm, the best way I could put it. Now, throughout the internet, throughout the MGTOW, the black pill, the red pill, whatever you have it, throughout the dating stuff, a lot of guys, we tend to judge women based on their past, and there's a good reason, ladies. There's a good reason. Ladies, if you want an average Joe opinion why her past matters, it's because here's the thing, ladies, and let me break it down to you in the most simplest way as possible. And hopefully you guys can understand this. I'm gonna break it down as if it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, ladies, you wanna hear it? Here it is. The reason why your past matter is because when a guy is dating you, the guy himself wants to know if there's any future with you. And if there's any future with you, then he will stay with you, sleep with you, etc., etc. And he will do his best to make the relationship work. Now, I recently watched a YouTube video where the number one reason why a man breaks up with his woman or even divorces his woman is because he realized there's no future with her. The number one reason. This correlates with a man judging you of your past. And it's exactly the same thing. If a man feels like there's no future with you, he will break up with you. Now, why does your past matter in terms of the current relationship you're in? It's because if they feel like there's no future with you, he will feel like it usually comes down that he's going to end up being just another guy that you slept with. Think about it, ladies. No, seriously, think about it. Let's just say you slept with a bunch of dudes just for fun. Now you decide to take dating seriously. Here's the problem. How he's going to know that you're taking the dating seriously without telling him? How? Us guys, we're not mind readers, and this is the problem with a lot of ladies in the dating scenes today. That you ladies expect us guys to be mind readers. We're not mind readers. Like, we want to see undeniable proof, if possible, if you're gonna take the dating seriously and not walking away. And if we see that there's no future with you, we're just gonna walk away because it's both a waste of time and potentially dangerous, since we know that you ladies could pretend to be the victim and throw us in jail. Either throw us in jail or destroy us financially, socially, and sometimes even, physically. Like, I heard horrible stories where a woman attacks a guy for no reason, and the guy, while he tries his best to defend himself, he knows that if he were to hit back, he could possibly end up in jail. just for defending himself. That being said, it's the same concept. Like, let's just say you slept with 100 dudes. What made those dudes good enough to sleep with you, but at the same time, what caused it to you throw away that relationship with those dudes? It's it's gonna be like the same mindset with the current relationship guy. If you guys understand what I'm saying, like the guy is gonna think, "Oh, I'm just another dude that you're having fun with," and that's why the guys walk away because they realize there's no future with you. And this is the whole point of this video, guys, and the whole point of me using this picture. I found this picture randomly on the internet, but this is what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is essentially this: why guys care about a woman's past. We care about a woman's past because it's like an algorithm to predict the outcome with a woman. And majority of us men, we want to be with a woman that is gonna stay with us in the long run. If a woman has a past that she sleeps with a bunch of dudes, then the biggest question is why she was with those dudes and why did those relationships ended. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. It's just we want some reassurance that hey, can we stay together in the long run? If we cannot stay together in the long run, then I guess we shouldn't be together because it's both time wasting and most importantly is emotionally draining. And depending how the relationship goes, it could also be financially troubling. So most of us men that wants a long-term partnership, they want to, you know, have a woman that has a low body count. They want to be with a woman that takes them very seriously in terms of the long run. And if there's no commitment, then, what's the point? Of course, there will be some dudes that will stick around just quote unquote having fun. But I bet my money that most of us guys, most of us, they want to be with a woman in the long run. They want to be with a woman in the long term. And sadly, I think a lot of women takes that for granted. And a lot of women don't realize that their beauty, their body is the biggest asset that the universe have given to them. And ironically, they kind of abuse that asset a little too much. And in my opinion, it's the fault of society for doing that, for letting that. I was watching this anime, and I might make a YouTube video about this anime where the female protagonist purposely uses herself to get what she wants. This anime was very mature, but I felt like this anime was super realistic in terms how a woman uses herself to get what she wants, and at the same time, you know, to manipulate man to get what she wants. Well, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm trying my best to say stuff what I want to say, but at the same time keep the videos shorter because of people have shorter attention span. But we'll make more videos soon. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.